In January 2025, Mr. Steve, the founder and CEO of TrustXP, embarked on a strategic 18-day visit to the United States. This marked his first international trip since the global pandemic, a mission that combined innovation, collaboration, and deep client engagement across Boston and New York City. This is a report of that journey, one filled with powerful partnerships, promising technology, and a renewed vision for what TrustXP is building for the world. Mr. Steve departed from Shanghai on January 8th with a brief stopover in Munich, Germany, before arriving at Boston Logan International Airport. The journey covered over 14,900 kilometers in over 20 hours, signaling the start of a mission centered on precision engineering and sustainable technology. The trip began with a visit to one of TrustXP's longtime surgical device clients in Boston. Over the past 2 years, TrustXP supported this client from product sourcing to new product introduction, playing a critical role in material and component search engineering support. Close collaboration with supply chain teams, Mr. Steve held one-on-one sessions with the R&D, supply chain, and executive teams, reinforcing the value of early engineering engagement in prototype stages. This day reaffirmed TrustXP's reputation as a reliable and resourceful partner in the global medical technology ecosystem. On January 10th, Mr. Steve met with a robotics client also based in Boston. He conducted a full project review, collected quality feedback, and participated in a technology roadmap workshop. This was followed by a casual but meaningful lunch with the client team and a visit to the Worcester Polytechnic Institute, WPI, a renowned tech hub of innovation. January 11th was a reflective moment, exploring the historic campuses of MIT and Harvard, two global centers of research, innovation, and leadership. These visits reminded us that great ideas often come from places of learning, curiosity, and deep collaboration. On January 12th, Mr. Steve flew from Boston to New York City, a city he hadn't visited since 2018. 6 years later, NYC's energy and diversity still impressed, setting the stage for the second half of the journey. Over the next 12 days, Mr. Steve focused on a major project with a supercharger client in NYC, a critical milestone in TrustXP's clean energy roadmap. Key accomplishments included completing DC charger installation and electrification, running fast charging tests across various EV brands, implementing stress tests and energy balancing, conducting prototype reviews and brainstorming improvements, exploring back-end software development needs, visiting active charger stations across New York and New Jersey. TrustXP's engineering approach continues to reflect efficiency, adaptability, and long-term vision. Mr. Steve noted that demand for DC chargers in the USA is set to rise dramatically over the next 5 years, positioning TrustXP as a key contributor in this growing space. During his stay in NYC, Mr. Steve also reconnected with the scooter mobility team in Manhattan. What began as a 60-minute consultation had already grown into full development of customized electrical systems for micromobility devices, including vendor-sourced prototypes, circuit boards, and wiring harnesses. TrustXP's agility and hands-on vendor collaboration helped turn ideas into functioning solutions. In between work sessions, Mr. Steve explored Long Beach, stood by the North Atlantic Ocean, and soaked in the cold yet invigorating American winter. He reflected on how NYC remains a global hub, not just for finance, but also for ideas, people, and opportunity. He enjoyed bold local flavors, met inspiring teams, and felt energized by the multicultural pulse of the East Coast. On January 25th, Mr. Steve concluded his journey, flying back to Shanghai via Zurich. Reflecting on this international experience, he described it as one of the most important trips in his life, full of learning, ideation, and strategic partnership building. This journey wasn't just about product milestones. It was about deepening trust, strengthening relationships, and reaffirming that human connection still fuels innovation. From surgical devices to EV superchargers, from Boston labs to NYC boardrooms, Mr. Steve represented TrustXP's vision to engineer life-improving solutions by listening, adapting, and building with heart. We thank all our partners, clients, and friends who made this trip a success. To learn more about our global projects, visit www.trustengineering.com.